Hey friends, it's amazing how much of life can change in just 1 week, isn't it? We are just getting used to what's going to have to be a new normal for all of us for a little while. I know you've been on your phones, you've been checking the news, you know that the CDC has recommended that all gatherings of 50 or more people be suspended for at least 8 weeks. So here, as we talk to the doctors and health professionals at Redemption Hill, as the elders have met and prayed and staff have met and prayed, we've decided that we are going to target that CDC recommendation for the next 8 weeks, and we are going to host our worship service on Sunday online for the time being. I hate it. I miss you. I miss gathering together to worship the Lord with you in presence. But this is going to be the new normal for a little while. So what we're going to do this week is we are going to continue to prepare for you a liturgy that you can follow along with, so that at 10 a.m. you can log on and you can hear God's word preached, and we can gather together in spirit before the Lord online. Now, I know that this presents a number of challenges for parents with children that are particularly young. I know this is not what they are accustomed to, and I know that gathering together around the computer screen or around the television to watch a sermon together is a difficult thing. There's obstacles that we've got to get past, and I want to encourage you as we face these obstacles together not to miss the fact that they are indeed opportunities as well that God is giving us to lead our children well. I want you to know that even if it feels chaotic on Sunday morning for you, there are seeds that are being planted in their minds and in their hearts as they watch mom and dad prioritize gathering with the church family, even online, to worship the Lord together. But to help make it a little more bearable and manageable as we begin to get used to the new normal, there's a few things we want to help you with as you get together on Sunday morning. The first thing is, if you've got kids that are a little bit older that are writing, this is a sermon worksheet that we're going to post online that you can download. It gives them something to do to follow along with, answering questions about what we're learning from, which songs we sang in the service, things that they can begin to make note of. And you can download that, print it at home, use it together as a family. Also, some of you might be familiar with this My Church notebook. We've been piloting these things in our own home for a little while. This is my daughter's notes from our series on Esther. This is something that you can order. You can probably have it by next Sunday, most likely. And it's their own little notebook, helping them to listen, helping them to process what they're hearing, asking them about what they're hearing and learning. This is a resource that some of you might be familiar with. It's called Exploring the Bible. It's actually a Bible reading plan for kids, taking them through the grand story of redemption. But what I love about it, and we've been enjoying it in our house as well, is that at the end of the week, there's actually a page called Exploring with Others, and it is a sermon page where they would take it with them to church if we were gathering, and they would have a place, along with their Bible reading, to make their own notes for what they were hearing. So hopefully, between some of these resources, you'll be able to help better manage and lead your kids as we gather together online on Sunday morning to worship the Lord. Also, if you've got really young kids and writing and doing this really isn't going to be their thing, I would encourage you, if you haven't already, to go online to Apple, Amazon, and download or rent the What is in the Bible video series. What's in the Bible? It is my favorite video Bible teaching resource for kids. It takes kids through the 66 books of the Bible in an engaging and fun way. It teaches them systematic theology and church history. And here's the thing, I'll let you in on a secret. Whenever we start a new sermon series on a new book, I go and watch the What's in the Bible video for that book. It's an amazing resource. So if you're a home that has a couple of different devices, a couple computers or a computer and an iPad, you can download the What's in the Bible video or even rent it. It's on Amazon. I think you can stream it on Amazon and Apple. And the kids can sit and watch that while you gather and watch the sermon together. And then you can come back together to finish the liturgy. So hopefully some of those things will be helpful for this week. We'll try to come up with some other things as well as the weeks goes on. And one thing that we're really excited about is that Lifeway Publishing has made their Gospel Project resources available for free to us as a church. And here on the bottom of this page, there's going to be a link where Emily and Ryan have put a video together with instructions for how you can access that material. There's video teaching lessons on there, activities, worksheets, gospel-centered stuff to continue what they were doing, so to speak, on a Sunday morning already. And you can work with them and watch these with them and begin to engage with them in these lessons as well. So there's resources that are coming together to hopefully make this a time where seeds are continuing to be sown in the lives and the hearts of your children, and connectedness as a family is going to grow. But this is more than just Sunday that's being impacted by these things. You know the health recommendations that we're to keep a distance from each other of not only 3 to 6 feet, but gatherings of 10 or more are discouraged as well from getting together. This is impacting the whole of church life. So for now, because of these recommendations and the wisdom behind them, we are encouraging our RH communities to not gather physically on a weekly basis. But that doesn't mean community ends. We are encouraging you all the more to be vigilant in keeping up with each other, using the blessing of technology. We live in an amazing age where I can sit here and even do this, and you can see my face and hear my voice. And we want you to make the most use of technology out there to stay together in each other's lives, to stay connected. We're going to be giving communities more information about this, more help in how to do this, but you guys know more about it than even I do, how to stay together. And you can take this time to do that as a community. So RH communities are not canceled, but we are encouraging you to not gather weekly for your normal community rhythm in that way. Apart from that, the video's getting too long. We are going to continue updating you on different things that are happening, opportunities for you to be able to serve. We have created a new landing page that's going to have all of this information in one place. You're going to be able to go to it and see what's happening in the food distribution opportunities. One of the most critical needs right now is the need for blood and platelets here in the area. There's going to be information on there to help you be able to go and donate more easily. Ryan will talk about his experience with that. It was quite interesting. Look forward to that. But we're going to give you information about how you can go and do those kinds of things, how all the different opportunities are shaping up. But there's a one-stop place that you can go to find all of this information. So as we do, and we continue to get used to the new normal, whatever it's going to look like, I want you to know that as we are going through this together, Jesus is not thrown off by it. Friends, our Good Shepherd, in fact, is leading us through this new normal. And guess what? He hasn't lost one of his sheep yet. I love you. May the grace and peace of the Lord be with you. I look forward to gathering online with you on Sunday morning.